So you're curious about going gluten-free, but you're just not sure where to start. Hey, it's Jill, the health coach, and I get it. You know, it's a trendy thing right now, and some people are just experimenting, but you know what? It has made a huge difference in so many people's health journeys. So, for example, I've worked with close to 1,000 clients so far. And the first thing that I have them do is eliminate gluten from their diet. And from my experience, it has helped so many release excess weight. It's helped so many who have had migraines. It's helped so many with digestive issues and cramping and bloat. It's helped so many people with sinus issues and also fatigue. Fatigue's a big one, and which is so, you know, it's kind of a confusing one because it's not super clear. As a matter of fact, the #1 seeded tennis player, Novak Djokovic, sorry, hard for me to say, he actually wrote a book about going gluten-free. He talked about his journey, and what happened was he was an unbelievable player, but then he would start pooping out kind of like the second half of his matches. Couldn't understand why he was getting so fatigued, even though he was training and doing everything he had to do. So a doctor friend of him said, you know what, I think maybe it's the food that you're eating might be affecting you. So sure enough, once he took out gluten, he said that all of a sudden he was able to sustain his energy throughout the match. And this is what really propelled him into being one of the top ranking tennis players in the world. So it's his story. It's so many other stories. It could be your story too. It might not. But why not try? You've got nothing to lose, right? Except just giving up maybe some of those crazy symptoms. So what I did was I wanted to pay it back because pay it forward, really. What happened to us back in 2005, my daughter had an autoimmune disease, and she was really, really sick, and she, you know, took all these medications for 7-8 months, and she only got worse and worse. So we were lucky enough to be introduced to a holistic doctor who said, you know, do you think maybe it's the food that she's eating? And we said, well, the doctor said no, but you know what, we're willing to try anything at this point. So the #1 thing we did was eliminate gluten from her diet, and we changed, you know, some other things, ate more one ingredient foods, and sure enough, it was amazing how quickly she actually healed. And I do attribute much of her healing to being gluten-free. And since that day, she's never had gluten since then. And that's what's kept her completely in remission, completely off of any medications for years and, you know, for over a decade. So for us, it was such a game changer. So I just want to pay it forward. It's very, very confusing for us at first, and I want to make it super clear. So I'm hosting a 7-day gluten-free challenge. I invite you to join. It's free. It starts Wednesday, September 16th. What do you get? First of all, you find out what the heck is gluten. People don't even know, and they don't know where it's hidden in so many different foods. So I give you a total guideline. I give you sample menus. I give you sample, recipes, and we just talk about a lot of things where it's hidden. And then I support you the whole way through. And I'm even giving away some fun prizes if you show up live, because every single day over the 7 days, I'm going to show up every single day, and hopefully you will too. As we, so you can ask questions and everything. And I'm just trying to make it fun and interactive, so it's like a little nice supportive community. So let's face it. If you watch the video so far, you're watching it for a reason. So if you do nothing, then nothing's going to change. So take 7 days. Anybody can do anything for 7 days. Join in. It's free. You have zero to lose. So I'm so excited to see you on the inside. Just go to www.gluten-freechallenge.com. That's gluten-freechallenge.com, and I will see you on the inside.